Something powerful is happening right now, and whether you realize it or not, you are standing at the edge of a life-changing breakthrough. The struggles, the waiting, the doubts, everything you have endured has led to this exact moment. This is not a coincidence. You were meant to hear this because your life is about to shift in ways you never imagined. How many times have you prayed, hoping for a sign that your situation would change? How often have you wondered if all the effort, all the sacrifice, was ever going to pay off? The waiting is over. What once seemed impossible is now aligning in your favor, and soon the results will be undeniable. You are not meant to live in lack, to work tirelessly just to stay afloat. That chapter is closing. The season of struggle has passed, and now, you are stepping into a time of overflow, where divine favor opens doors no one can shut. The shift from scarcity to abundance has already begun, and you are at the center of it. If you are hearing this right now, it's not a coincidence. This message was meant for you. God has already aligned this moment in your favor. Do not let it pass by. Affirm your faith in divine abundance. Hit the like button, subscribe, and comment "I am ready for overflow" as a declaration that you are stepping into your divine wealth. This simple act of faith signals to the universe that you are open to receiving what has already been set aside for you. For so long, you have carried the weight of financial stress, uncertainty, and setbacks. But this was never meant to define you. Every trial, every hardship was part of a greater plan, not to break you but to position you for something much bigger. God has chosen you for prosperity, and that prosperity is already making its way into your life. No more living in survival mode, no more questioning if your breakthrough will ever come. It is already happening. Wealth is not just for others, it is for you. The days of struggle are being replaced with days of abundance. The doors that once remained shut are now swinging open. This is your time to step fully into what was always meant for you. There will be those who won't understand this transformation. People who doubted you will be left in disbelief as they witness the sudden and undeniable shift in your life. They saw the struggle, but they won't be able to comprehend the level of favor that is now being poured upon you. What's coming next will redefine everything you thought was possible. You are stepping into a time where financial breakthroughs, unexpected blessings, and divine opportunities will become your new reality. The struggles of the past will soon be nothing more than a distant memory. For too long, wealth has seemed like a distant dream, something always out of reach, reserved for others but never fully within your grasp. But that illusion is about to shatter. The abundance that once felt impossible is now aligning with your life, not because of your effort alone, but because God has already decided it is your time. Look around at those who have risen from nothing to everything. They did not labor harder than you. They did not sacrifice more than you have. What set them apart was their belief, an unwavering trust in divine timing. And just as He has lifted them, He is about to lift you. You have spent years chasing, searching, working yourself to exhaustion, believing that success only comes through struggle. But today, hear this: stop chasing what has already been given to you. Stop seeking validation, stop begging for opportunities, stop acting as if you are unworthy of what is already yours. You are not here to strive, you are here to receive. Everything you have been working toward was never about proving yourself to the world. It was about preparing you for what God already had planned. The days of feeling like you have to fight for scraps are ending. No longer will you have to beg for the next opportunity, hoping someone will finally see your worth. God has seen it all along, and He is about to show you exactly what He has prepared for you. This is not just a shift, it is a divine elevation. Wealth is not something you have to earn through suffering. It has already been ordained for you. What once felt impossible is now unfolding, and the struggle you once knew will be replaced by effortless abundance. Doubt may try to creep in. You may wonder if this promise is truly for you. But know this: God does not break His word. His promise of prosperity, peace, and divine favor is already in motion. Everything you have prayed for is aligning right now. There is no need to force it, no need to question the process. God's plan is perfect, and your abundance has already been secured. Every door that was once closed is about to open, and what once felt delayed will now arrive at exactly the right time. This is not just about wealth, it is about stepping into a higher level of existence, where struggle is replaced with flow, where faith is met with favor. You are stepping into your inheritance, and nothing can stop what God has already set in motion. This is no longer a question of if, it is happening. God has already set this season apart for you, and the shift is already in motion. For too long, your mind has been shaped by hardship, by the belief that abundance was always just beyond your reach. But now, God is telling you to release those old limitations. The time has come to embrace the truth. Your life is already aligned with abundance. Your breakthrough is not something distant. It is unfolding now. You are no longer a victim of circumstance. You are a creator, a chosen one walking in divine favor. When you shift your mindset, you align yourself with the very energy that attracts prosperity. No more doubting your worth, no more questioning if you are meant for more. You have been chosen for greatness, and now it is time to embody that reality. The wealth you have longed for is already yours. It has been waiting for you to step into it. There is a force at work behind the scenes, an invisible power shaping your success. This is not luck, not coincidence. This is divine intervention. You may not always see how it is happening, but trust that God is orchestrating every detail. The right people, the right opportunities, the resources you need, all of it is aligning for your good. Every obstacle that once stood in your way is being removed. Doors that were once closed are now opening wide. You are not alone in this. God is stepping in, and when He does, everything shifts. The days of struggling, of waiting for a breakthrough, are behind you. Now is the time to walk boldly into the life that was always meant for you. No more hesitating. No more hiding from the wealth that is rightfully yours. Every hardship, every challenge has strengthened you for this very moment. Your story is about to change in a way that will leave others speechless. Imagine waking up each day knowing that financial freedom is no longer a dream. It is your reality. The struggles of the past were never meant to define you. They were preparing you to receive what has already been set aside for you. You are becoming a living testimony of God's favor. Others will look at you and wonder how you rose so quickly, how your life transformed so effortlessly. And you will know, it was always part of the plan. This is not about hoping for wealth. It is about stepping into your identity as someone who is already blessed beyond measure. You are not waiting for prosperity. You are preparing to receive it. Walk in this truth. Own your millionaire identity. When you embody the mindset of abundance, the world will respond. Opportunities will flow. Wealth will no longer be something you chase. It will be something you attract. You are ready. God has already declared it, and now it is time for you to claim it. The more you try to take control, the more you delay the blessings that have already been set in motion for you. God's plan is far greater than anything you could orchestrate on your own. True financial freedom begins when you surrender, not as an act of giving up, but as an act of trust. You have spent years trying to figure out how to make things work, pushing forward with sheer determination. But the moment you release the need to force outcomes, everything shifts. You open yourself to divine guidance, allowing God to move freely in your life. And when that happens, the right opportunities, the right connections, and the wealth you've been waiting for will flow effortlessly. You don't have to fight for what's already yours. Wealth is not something you chase. It is something you receive. Let go, trust, and watch as doors open that you never even knocked on. The way you have thought about money, success, and self-worth has shaped your financial reality. But now it's time to release the beliefs that have been holding you back. The struggle, the mindset of lack, the idea that wealth is difficult to attain, these are not truths. They are illusions that must be broken. For too long, you have been told that wealth is only for a select few, that it requires endless labor, that financial freedom is out of reach. But God's truth is different. Abundance is not for the privileged few. It is for those who believe, those who trust, those who understand that prosperity is part of their divine inheritance. Today you have the power to shift, to break free from the old mindset and step into the life of overflow that has already been prepared for you. Your only task now is to align yourself with what is coming. Think in alignment with God's promises, act as though your breakthrough is already here, and move forward with confidence. When you align your thoughts with abundance, your actions will naturally follow. You will make choices that move you toward financial freedom instead of keeping you stuck in limitation. This is not about wishful thinking. It is about stepping into divine reality. Visualization is a powerful tool. Not because it creates something new, but because it aligns you with what already exists. See yourself walking in abundance, experiencing wealth, using your blessings to uplift others. This is not fantasy. It is your reality waiting to manifest. Every time you close your eyes, imagine the life that God has prepared for you. See yourself free, prosperous, and at peace. Know that it is not just a hope or a dream. It is done. It has already been written. What has been ordained for you cannot be stopped. No force, no obstacle, no delay can alter what God has already set in motion. Your wealth, your freedom, your abundance, they are not distant hopes. They are already here, waiting for you to step into them with full confidence. The time for doubt has passed. The time for hesitation is over. This is your moment to walk boldly into the abundance that was always meant for you. No more second-guessing, no more questioning if you are worthy. God has spoken, and what He has promised will come to pass. Every financial breakthrough, Every opportunity, every blessing has already been secured. It is no longer about waiting, it is about claiming. Stop wondering when the right moment will come, because the moment is now. You have been called to live in divine overflow, and nothing can keep you from it. By now, you understand that this is not just another message. This is a divine confirmation. You are stepping into the season of overflow, and nothing can stop what God has already prepared for you. Comment, "My breakthrough is here," as a sign that you fully trust in God's timing. Let this be your declaration of faith. And if this message resonates with you, hit the like button and subscribe so you never miss the guidance that is meant for you. The struggles you have faced were not in vain. They were not punishments, but preparations. Every delay was building something greater within you, strengthening your spirit so that when the blessings arrived, you would be ready to receive them fully. Now the preparation is complete, and the doors to abundance are wide open. This is no longer about hoping for a miracle. The miracle has already been given. All that is required now is for you to embrace it, accept it, and allow yourself to receive what is already yours. Wealth is more than financial gain. It is the peace, the security, and the joy that come with knowing you are walking in alignment with God's divine plan. Many people spend their lives chasing wealth, believing it is something they must fight for. But true abundance does not come from struggle. It comes from divine favor. There is a reason some receive effortlessly while others toil endlessly. It is not about luck. It is about divine alignment. God's favor is a force that moves on your behalf, arranging opportunities, opening doors, and making the impossible possible. Right now, that favor is being poured over you. Your financial breakthrough is not coming, it is already here. What once seemed difficult will now unfold with ease, because God Himself is clearing the way. Imagine a life where you no longer have to chase after opportunities, where wealth flows to you effortlessly, because you are in perfect sync with divine abundance. This is not a fantasy. It is the reality that has already been written for you. The world may have overlooked you, but God has chosen you. His favor is the key to unlocking every blessing meant for you. Trust in this divine favor, align your heart with abundance, and watch as your life transforms beyond anything you ever imagined. For years, you may have felt like wealth was something distant, something meant for others but never quite within your reach. But that was never the truth. From the beginning, you were created for abundance. God designed your life with prosperity as part of your divine purpose. Now everything is shifting. As you align your mind and heart with this truth, the doors to financial overflow are opening before you. No longer will doubt hold you back, no longer will struggle define your reality. Your thoughts, your beliefs, and your actions must now reflect the truth that wealth is already yours. The more you embrace this, the more it will manifest around you. God is not just preparing you, He is positioning you. Every step, every challenge, every delay has been leading to this moment. You are ready to receive, and the abundance that has been waiting for you is about to flow in ways you never imagined. For too long, you have carried the weight of endless effort, long nights, and sacrifices that seem to lead nowhere. But hear this, struggle is not your destiny. You are stepping into a new way of life, a way where favor goes before you, where blessings find you, where provision is effortless. The days of barely making it are behind you. God does not want you to live in survival mode. He did not create you just to get by, He created you to thrive. If you have felt trapped in a cycle of lack, know this, it is not your final destination. This moment of waiting is only the final step before everything changes. You don't have to force anything anymore. God is clearing the way, removing barriers, and unlocking doors that lead straight to your financial freedom. The breakthrough is already happening, you simply need to walk into it with faith and expectation. Look back on this moment and recognize it for what it truly is, the turning point, the moment when struggle lost its grip on you, when divine favor began to take over, when wealth became your reality. And when you see how quickly everything shifts, you will be in awe of how God's plan was working all along. Unexpected financial blessings, resources coming from places you never considered, investments flourishing beyond expectation. This is not wishful thinking. This is God's miraculous provision, already in motion, already set for you. He is not bound by human limitations, nor restricted by financial systems. His blessings are far beyond what you could ever plan for yourself. Right now, a divine outpouring of wealth is being prepared for you, not just to meet your needs but to exceed them. The abundance you are about to step into will fill your life with gratitude, making you a living testimony of God's goodness. This is not a one-time blessing, it is a continuous overflow. Once God opens the floodgates of prosperity in your life, there is no going back. Nothing can stop what has already been set in motion. Prepare yourself, Because you are stepping into a season where wealth will not only sustain you but overflow through you, blessing everyone connected to you. This is the promise. This is your time. Abundance is more than financial prosperity, it is the complete transformation of your life. When God blesses, He blesses in every area. Your relationships will be restored, your health renewed, your career elevated, and your finances multiplied. Every part of your existence will reflect His favor. The doors of overflow are swinging open, and nothing can stop what has already been set in motion. The limitations you once knew no longer apply. You are stepping into a new season where abundance is not just something you desire, it is something you live. For too long, you have carried the weight of financial scarcity, the burden of wondering if there would ever be enough. That weight is lifting now. God is changing your financial identity, shifting you from a mindset of struggle to a reality of abundance. No longer will fear dictate your relationship with wealth. You were never meant to live in lack. You were always meant to thrive. When you let go of the belief that wealth is something you must chase, and instead embrace the truth that it is already yours, everything will shift. Your financial reality begins with how you see yourself. It is time to step fully into the identity that God has already prepared for you, the identity of someone who is blessed beyond measure. Let go of every false belief that told you wealth was difficult, that prosperity was for others, that success required endless struggle. Your abundance is secured, not by effort alone but by divine favor. This transformation is not something you have to force, it is something you simply accept. It is already happening. You are not becoming prosperous. You are already prosperous. And as soon as you align with that truth, you will see the evidence unfold before you. Fear has no place in your journey anymore. Fear has kept you stuck, has whispered doubts into your mind, has tried to convince you that you are not worthy of wealth. But fear is nothing more than an illusion, and faith is the key that dissolves it. God has not given you a spirit of fear but of power, love, and a sound mind. The moment you trust fully in His plan, fear will lose its grip on you. Faith will take its place and prosperity will begin to flow with ease. Every financial breakthrough, every unexpected opportunity, every door that once seemed closed, they are all opening now. Fear cannot stop you when your faith is rooted in God's promises. But this abundance is not just for you. You were chosen to receive but also to give. The blessings flowing into your life will overflow onto those around you. You are meant to be a vessel of God's generosity, a source of inspiration and provision. Prepare yourself, the overflow is coming. The wealth that is about to enter your life is not just for you, it is meant to flow through you. As God pours out abundance upon you, you will become a source of blessing to everyone you encounter. This is not just about receiving, it is about becoming a vessel of divine provision. When you truly understand this, you stop worrying about holding on to what you have and start embracing the power of giving. You shift from focusing on your own needs to recognizing that your wealth has a higher purpose. True prosperity is not just about accumulation, it is about expansion. As you give, you create a cycle of abundance that cannot be broken. This is the essence of divine wealth. It multiplies when it is shared. God is about to open the floodgates in your life. Blessings will come from unexpected places. Opportunities will align. Financial breakthroughs will appear effortlessly. And as you receive, you will give. As you give, you will be blessed even more. You have prayed. You have believed. You have waited. And now, God is setting the stage for your transformation. The connections, the resources, the doors that were once closed, they are all coming together right now. This is not something distant. It is already happening. The foundation has been laid, the divine plan is unfolding, and you are about to witness the power of God's favor in your life. Your success is not a dream, it is a certainty. God has seen your faith, your endurance, your willingness to trust in Him even in moments of uncertainty. And now He is rewarding you. This season of your life is not about struggle. It is about elevation. Your financial breakthrough is already written, and what is coming next will leave you in awe. The journey from scarcity to wealth is not about human effort alone. It is about divine intervention. It is a reminder that not all success comes from endless labor, but from alignment with God's plan. This challenges everything the world teaches about success. It is not just about hard work, sacrifice, or ambition. It is about faith. Divine favor can shift everything in an instant, turning impossibilities into undeniable realities. It calls on you to trust, to surrender, to believe in what cannot yet be seen. The transformation from struggling to thriving is proof that God's plan is far greater than anything you could have imagined for yourself. This is your moment. This is your time. The doors of abundance are open, and nothing can stop what has already been set in motion. You didn't find this message by accident. This was meant for you. The doors to abundance are open, and your breakthrough is already unfolding. Trust, believe, and walk boldly into the life that God has prepared for you. If this message resonated with you, make sure to like, subscribe, and stay connected so you never miss the divine guidance that is leading you forward. Your journey as a chosen one doesn't end here. Watch the next video on the channel and continue unlocking the full manifestation of your blessings. God is not done with you yet.